Hi guys! I wanted to show you our Masquerade holiday party. First, I got one of these really cheap Christmas trees at the dollar store. I just did a little tabletop one here, but you can get a bigger one. And I spray painted it black to make it look sexy. Also, I just topped it with a little bit of feathers. Anything for Masquerade, get a lot of feathers. The bad thing about feathers though is it can be a little bit expensive. I got a lot of these ostrich feathers here online. You usually only get about 4 or 5 in a package and they're about $5 or $6. I got a pack of 12 for $4 online, so it was a pretty good deal. I got something that I found in the house for a tablecloth. It was an old duvet cover. And on top of that, I have this little netting here. It's actually a net to protect birds from getting on your fruit trees. And it costs about $4 at the hardware store, and it kind of looks like lace. So I put it over, and all of that cost me probably $2 if you had to go to the thrift store and buy it. But since I had it here, it was free. We have our bustier lampshade. Yeah. Just a lampshade that we got at a dollar store, and you cut up the sides. The tricky part is cutting through the frame of the lampshade. You definitely need some wire cutters and some strong hands. I've got big bear claws, so I had no problems. Then we just took a little mini hole punch and punched holes down the side here and just strung it up like a shoelace, tied it at the end, and voila! You hang it from the ceiling, you put your light fixture in it. I use one of these tap lights here. You stick it on, and you don't need to have any electrical wiring or anything to worry about there. Next, we have my dog, Bailey Girl. You can take any pictures that you have already hanging up in your house and just cut out little masks out of paper. I found this template online, and I just minimized it and made it fit Bailey. Grandpa has a little mask on his face, or somebody else painting has a mask on their face, and it just kind of adds a little fun element to everything. Alright, next we have our feather centerpiece. Now normally these cost about $40 to $50 from a floral arranging shop, but here we made it for less than $5. A feather duster from the dollar store and spray painted it black, ostrich feathers online, and I got this at the craft store with my 40% off coupon for $2. And I just arranged them in this area, and you can stick them all over the tables, you can stick them anywhere in your house, and it's a great focal point. I got these, everything here is at the thrift store. Everything right in this area is probably $4 total. So we spray painted these black, we got these beads at the dollar store, and then we got these pillars at the thrift store and spray painted everything. Now check out our spray paint is your friend segment, and I'll show you all these crafts here that we use spray paint on. Really neat. It's a really cheap, easy way. These little holly berries, very cool. Now for the most important part of a masquerade party, the mask. So, what I did was I got a template online. I did a Google image search and I got a mask template online. Cut it out on cardstock. You can get it at your office supply store or a craft store. And I got some old fabric from one of my old shirts. It was pleather. Embarrassing. And I glued it onto the front of the mask. Then I got a poinsettia from the dollar store, and it looked so tacky and cheap, but I spray painted it dark red and made it look more elegant. And of course a feather. What's a masquerade party without a feather? And I just stuck it all on the back here with some glue, and that cost less than $1 to make. And voila! You have masks for your masquerade party. You can provide them to all your guests or to some of your guests. You can encourage people to bring their own masks. Super simple, really fun. Have fun at your party!